Hey guys, what's up? Kevin here, bringing you a new video today. Today I'd like to talk about a film that I finally got the chance to see, which comes a little late because I know most people, or a lot of people, have already seen it because it's a Marvel movie, Spider-Man: Far From Home, which I do think was a really, really good film. I just did not have the chance to see it for a while, but I finally got the chance to see it today, and I do have to say it's pretty great. So I'll give my thoughts on that. And by the way, for those who are maybe curious, I'm actually just literally using my phone to make videos. There's if you go on the YouTube app, there's a button that just says there's a button that just looks like a video icon. It's literally just like icon for a video. You just select that, and then you can record a video and upload it straight to YouTube. So once I hit stop on this, I just upload it, and that's it. Yeah, I wish I was more like motivated to do it on like a high quality camera or something like that and like edit it and whatnot. But you know, that costs money and it's an investment. I don't know. I'm just lazy, but I still love to give my thoughts on this channel about many different things, including movies. But yeah, the Marvel movie, Spider-Man: Far From Home, was really really good though. I would have to say. I would have to say that it's definitely better than Spider-Man: Homecoming for a number of reasons. The biggest one that definitely stands out is just like the characters in general. I felt like they had more of a better purpose in the film. In the first one, they kind of just felt like objects in the story that didn't mean like a ton, and they were all kind of like jumbled together. I felt like they individualized the characters better in this one, with like MJ's development, like Ned, of course Peter Parker, and like then you have like Nick Fury and just everyone. But like it was great, and I think the villain in this one is, I would have to say, far better than in Homecoming with Vulture. Michael Keaton was a good actor in that, but like Vulture, like what? But like Mysterio, cool story arc with the whole like he was following in Tony's shadow, so now he wanted to take his place and like show that he could be a hero, but like the way he was trying to do it was like wrong because he was like endangering people when he didn't need to, but like he wanted to like show off him being a hero by like creating these simulations where he's like fighting these monsters so he can look like a hero and try to be like the next Tony Stark, I guess, which is interesting. I mean, like that's a perspective I feel like that you can kind of relate to because you see like, oh well, he was in Tony Stark's shadow. He didn't get the chance to really like, um, you know, live up to like being like known until now. So that's what he wanted to do, and like he plays himself off as like a good guy at first too, which I thought was interesting. Like for a while, he did seem like the good guy until it was realized that he was just like fooling, um, you know, Peter the whole time. But yeah, and that was cool. That was cool though. And there's a lot of cool like effects and action sequences with this because he basically has the power to create like different types of illusions, and there was like a lot of cool fight scenes where like you couldn't tell like he couldn't tell like where he was because like Mysterio kept creating these like different illusions on him, which was really cool, and like I liked MJ in this as well. I would have to say, she finds out that he's Spider-Man in this film, which is definitely a significant development for her character, um, which is similar to Spider-Man 2, where MJ also discovers um, that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. I thought it was a definitely a cool moment to have that, and when he's like swinging with her and whatnot. I mean, that was also cool as well. But like, but yeah, like I thought that was a cool character development for her, to really like come face to face with Peter and be like, okay, man, like I know you're Spider Man, and like I can still be with you if you want or whatever. Well, like I thought that was cool how they played that off. I like that, and of course it was definitely funny at parts. Happy was pretty memey. Like he was a fun character to have. Nick Fury was cool, even though technically it wasn't Nick Fury. It was a Skrull, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of weird, but I thought that was really um, eyebrow raising at the end um, for that end credit scene. But but yeah, no, it was good humor all around. I'd say with Tom Holland is funny as always. Ned is funny as always. Definitely good humor throughout it. I would say I would have to say this film probably ranks around like top A tier. So like actually I have the list right here. So like uh, you know I have the Winter Soldiers number 4, and then Avengers, and then Infinity War and Ragnarok above that. I would say this would be like number 6 on the list because Endgame isn't included on this. So this would be number 6, right under Winter Soldier. Um, and that doesn't make it bad at all. I mean, I think it's an amazing film. It didn't quite have like the villain like Thanos. Like Thanos is like the best villain. I just love Thanos. But like, I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal delivered a great performance as Mysterio in this, and I do love his arc with that. Um, but I don't know. Yeah, just something about it just wasn't like amazing, but like it was really really fun to watch for sure. Really really enjoyable action, I would say, and like it was a great follow up tribute to Endgame with what had happened with Tony, and like these glasses that he was given, and like they paid good tribute to him, and they even mentioned like what had happened with the blip and whatnot. Like that was kind of a cool connection that they made with that. But yeah, I mean like I like this film because I feel like it kind of like found its rhythm with like how its character developments were going, and like where the whole story arc was going with Peter and MJ and everyone. And like I feel like it did a lot of things right, like like the original Spider-Man 2 did, um, with like MJ finding out about his secret. I know like people say like, oh, like it's not good for a film to just like copy another film. It's not necessarily copying it. I feel like it's just like it's doing things right that Spider-Man 2 had done, um, with like how it carried through the plot. I find it strange that Aunt May knows that he's Spider-Man though. Like I couldn't I forgot that I guess she found out somehow in the first one in Spider-Man Homecoming, but like I find that weird. um, but it is what it is. But yeah, but the end credit scenes, I do have to say, I also have to mention those were interesting because for the first time in like a rare time, um, I think the end credit scenes actually meant like a significant amount towards the movie. The first one showed like a pre-record message of Mysterio basically exposing Peter Parker, you know, um, to the world on like a video, and like revealing his identity, and you're just kind of left like at the end of that like, okay, like what's gonna happen next? Like, oh my God, he just revealed his identity to the entire world. Like this isn't Spider-Man. That's not what Spider-Man does. He doesn't reveal who he is. So like that's like crazy. And then like there's another end credit scene where it's revealed that I mean it's kind of silly, but like it's revealed that Nick Fury wasn't actually Nick Fury. It was really Skrulls, or is it Skrull or Skrull? I don't know. But like it was really Skrulls like playing him and this other woman while he was like on the ship. Like so like it wasn't even actually him, because obviously Nick Fury's like too cool to like hang around Peter Parker because like he's not important, like, or whatever. It's just kind of funny. I mean, I should have seen it coming because like I don't know, he got like Nick Fury, he got like blasted by this thing in his chest at one point, from Mysterio, and like he kind of just like casually survives it. And I feel like the fact that he was actually a Skrull, um, might have something to do with that. I don't know. I don't know if that's how those creatures work. Maybe they like regenerate, but like either way, but like yeah, I found that like really like mind blowing at the end. Like you're like what? Like, but and then like oh my God, they had like a great callback to Spider-Man 2. Well, just the original Spider-Man when they featured J. Jonah Jameson, the J. Jonah Jameson, played by none other than J.K. Simmons. Is just like talking about Spider-Man and just like how he's like become a superhero, and he was kind of like roasting him at the same time. It was so funny to watch him talk about that. In the end credit scene, they show him like on the big TV screen. That was so funny. I love that. I love J. Jonah Jameson and J.K. Simmons playing that character. Like I hope maybe like they make his character more prominent in the next one. That would be so cool. But like, I mean like it kind of added like a funny tone to like that dark end credit scene that showed that Peter Parker's identity was being revealed. But like, and then like also like there was like a soundtrack at the end that had like Vacation by the Go-Go's. Like that was so cool. Like great song to end it. Like I love that so much. But like yeah, just an all around really good movie. I wouldn't say there was really any like bad parts throughout it that I didn't really like. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about that. I look forward to the future projects for Phase 4, I guess. This is a good end to Phase 3. And it was better than I thought. I thought this film was going to be like a C tier film. It's definitely more like an A tier. Definitely A tier, not quite S tier, but A tier. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.